What's up, guys? It's your boy Texas Gamer here. Welcome back to another Twisted video. Today, I'm doing a guide on how to make money in Twisted. I was shocked at the number of beginner's guides there are on YouTube, but they fail to address this question. So here I am. First things first, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can stay up to date with the latest Texas Gamer content. With that out the way, let's dive right in. So there are multiple ways to make money in the game: probing, trucking, intercepting, and driving. There are others, but they don't make a significant amount of money that really impacts your gameplay. We're going to mainly focus on probing, trucking, intercepting, and driving. It especially helps if you have some game passes, like the 2 times income and the Infinite Fuel Game Pass. The Infinite Fuel Game Pass really helps where you don't have to spend money in refueling your truck in your vehicle. Today I'm in the Scout truck, as it is one of the two vehicles that have 4 probes. And this is very vital in making more money. You can see we have a nice beautiful tornado underground, nice good sized textbook, not yet a wedge, because a wedge is defined as a tornado that is as wider than it is tall. So, thing is, Navarro, the Scout, goes 115, so we gotta catch up to it just a little bit. But storm motions are only 52. Thermodynamics ain't that good, but it doesn't matter whenever you're trying to focus more on intercepting. Um, so yeah, there are other vehicles. So if you're just starting off in the game, I do recommend getting the Chevy 454. When you are brand new to the game, never played it before, that is what you're going to have to do. Chevy 454 is what you get. You probably have the option to get other ones, but really it's not worth it. It's better to get the Chevy 454. You can see, I'm not in my Interceptor just yet, so I have to stay back just a tad bit before I have to make sure my wind speed on my Mesonet don't exceed 100 miles an hour, or I may go for a tumble. As this tornado is pink, I want to get on 26, so I may have to switch to my my TIV just so I can try to go through. Or I'm gonna hop on this side and just really hope for the best. And if I go for a tumble, so be it. Let me turn my lights on, and oh, you can see, I'm starting to get somewhat dragged in. I do not want to. I don't consent. No, parking brake. Well, that makes it where I can't drive away. No, I don't want to. Let me go. You can see all the smaller vehicles. Oh, that was just me driving off the road. Oh, okay. Not again. It is really wanting to pull you in. I want to drive away then. Then let me drive away. You think your best bet? I don't know how, if you ever get caught in it. I don't know what to do. You can see them starting to get caught. Yeah. Because really what it does is it, starts pulling you in. What I think it might be best if I travel on this side of the highway. I'm a little bit further away from the winds. Oh, 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 I might be gone. This might be it for me. Oh no. I'm not tumbling just yet. I am... Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. As we tumble, this gives me an opportunity to say, if you enjoy these videos, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you want more informative videos, hit that thumbs up button. This tornado does have subvort, so it is a quite powerful tornado as it goes off map. And yeah, going for tumble. Yep, I think I'm gonna die soon. Now I've been barely 6 minutes into the video, and yep, there I go. I'm dead. Well, great. Well, folks, that's what it looks like to die. That's what happens when you get too close. Don't want to get too close to tornadoes. Don't want to do that. So, we're looking at the Scout. Another thing is you also have the Vortex 2 truck, which also can carry, get this, 4 probes. However, it's starting to get nighttime, so you know what that means. I'm not chasing this one. We're going to go look to see if there's anything else. Oh, there is that tornado. That is shockingly... Oh, it's right there, of course. Okay, I'm going to chase that one then. But that one is crazy. You know, we don't really have the safety of intercepting and all that, but it is very rain obscured, so that's something. So Vortex 2 is another vehicle. It is only 69,000, and you can get and it's able to hold 4 probes. However, the Scout's only 9.3 thousand. Much cheaper option, especially for those newer players. So, you know, even though this one it's a little bit bigger, you know, it might be better fuel wise. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and start placing our probes. The recommended thing is to do it, space them out a little bit. You know, it allows it where you can get a better chance of intercepting. And since we're probing, you know what that means. It is time to book it. This tornado is currently pink TVS. It looks like our probes may get a good intercept. We will see. I'm going to chill on this road right here. Let's turn on our amp strobes just so they know, hey, don't go down this road. There's a tornado right over here. Let's hope it doesn't shift like El Reno did. Oh, we got some power flashes. I'm going to hop out real quick. Watch across the street. Oh, got more power flashes. Still pink. And it looks like, you know, the core hasn't quite hit all of the all the probes just yet. So one thing is, I do believe, especially if you die, and if you place a probe, it's different in Helicity than it is in Twisted. Let's say you place a probe and you die, like I did earlier. Thing is, I never placed a probe. You know, I stayed in the vehicle, got too close, it got sent, got launched. All right. Looks like the tornado is just about clear of the road. I'm going to make sure on velocity that it is. I'm going to wait till the last pixels are roughly about right here. All right, let's see. They're getting roughly 50. So our max on this probe is 210. Keep in mind, I have the 2 times income, so it helps. So on this probe, we got 210 max, 181 on this one, 161, and 173. So this probe here got 210 miles per hour on probes. And you can see 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. 15,000 on all. I made $15,000. I'm just adding up just the 3,000s. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of these probes because they are nearly dead. And you can see, you're able to tell the benefit of spreading them all out, and that shows you the benefit of them. You know, one thing you can do, there's also where you can just place one, and you don't get the benefit of having it more. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the chat know, let the players in the game know that it was 210 on probe. So as we're heading south, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna head to another server. All right. So now what I'm doing is now I'm going to represent trucking. So you also can make money from trucking. And trucking is a real good way to make money if you need a large amount of money in a very short amount of time and you don't have the Robux to do this. By the way, if you always have that option if you really don't want to do the grind. Thing is, you know, you can always say you bought 100 grand and hard earned 100 grand. Thing is, it's harder if you're a content creator. The reason why is if one video you're only at 94 grand and the next video you're at 294 grand, it looks very suspicious. Especially if one video, especially if it's not, if the videos are spaced closely together. I'm currently heading to Prior Lake, which doesn't have had a tornado. Hopefully the warehouse is okay. If not, I'm going to head to Hazleton and do a job from Hazleton to wherever is closest, which probably would be not Wadena, probably Hibbing. Oh, and I passed up the road. Great. So, trucking is very good. Like I said, if you you can make like 20 grand, 10, 20, if like I think it's only like it doesn't do that much, but especially if you do long distances and you don't really mind, you know, sitting on the game and grinding it out. And this tornado has yet to fully condense. I don't know why. It has subvorts. It seems strong. I hope the Prior Lake warehouse didn't get destroyed. Please don't. But it is just a modern server, so it shouldn't. It doesn't have to fully condense. But I'm not too worried about it. But another thing is, I'm driving. Um, I wasn't going to go too much into it. You make money from driving. I don't know the exact amount, but you do make money from driving. I don't know the exact amount, but so when again trucking, however, trucking is a game pass. So if you do want to do trucking, you will have to pay. I believe you will have to do 350. So the jobs that I recommend is 2 times income, infinite fuel, and trucking jobs. It really helps. I have, I believe these two. No, I believe I have those three, and I think that's it. But when you go to trucking, you can see all this. For me, if you have 2 times income, like for example, Prior Lake to Adena would end up being like 14,000. If I was really wanting to make a whole lot of money, that's what I would do. However, I don't want to make a whole lot of money, so I don't want to do that. However, if you don't like the jobs, you can always just walk away and come back, and it acts as a re-roll. Right now, it's still doing Prior Lake Wadena. However, which kind of makes sense. Thing is, Wadena just got hit by a tornado, and I don't want to drive all the way to Wadena. So yeah, I'm gonna do Prior Lake to Viroqua. So you may notice, okay, where my vehicle is at. It spawns in the back, which is alright, I guess. So this is a roughly a 3-hour trip in game. So it's just a 2-mile drive, however. So it shouldn't be that long of a trip. Hopefully, I can get it before sundown, which I don't know where the sun is at. Shouldn't be too low. Too low. Thing is, the trucks only go 100 miles an hour. I wish they went faster. I wish they went close to like 110. That'll be a little bit nicer because then they'll be at the speed of the Dominators, at least the Tivs and the Dom 3 and I think Dom 2. But it's already gone from 1 hour, from 3 hours to 1 hour, so it's good. So we're doing good. Another thing is the trucks do not have interiors. You can do this if it works for you. I kind of stick to just staying outside. It works especially if it's like a high day. Like we're already about to enter. I don't know why I should suggest this with Viroqua. Technically, it is because right there is West Viroqua. So maybe, kinda. I don't know. But yeah, already, we're already at 295 grand. And one thing is, I can't wait till the new update. I really want the armadillo, pending on how it looks, because if it looks similar to how the one does in real life, yes, I want it. If it looks kind of ugly, I don't want it. But also, I have to look at what would the stats be of it. But here we are. We're like a few minutes away, and what I'm going to do, I could have drove through there, but it really depends. You have to be extremely close. Oh, that is a sign. Don't want to hit that. You have to be extremely close when it comes. Oh, okay, great. Okay, great. I can't move now. What the heck is it stuck on? It's not stuck on anything. The hell? I should be able to pull forward then. I don't know. Thing is, you have to pull into that, so I'm fast forward until I can figure this out. So I end up having to cancel it. I don't know what. I think there's a bug surrounding it. So thing is, I do want to show y'all. Trucking is an option if y'all do want it. There's another thing which is intercepting. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll. But the main thing is, probing. Intercepting is, kind of similar to probes. So, it doesn't really, it's kind of the same thing. But, so yeah. If there are any other options you thought I missed, let me know down in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. So yeah. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. And remember, keep chasing.